You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, General Hospital fans, we've got Nina so desperate to get Drew away from Willow that she may have to use the dirty secret about them sleeping together. But will Drew flip the script on Nina? It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we're going to talk about Nina running out of time and options. And she may think all she can do now is risk everything and tell Willow that she and Drew were doing the horizontal mambo and just hope that she gets mad at her boyfriend instead of her mom. But first, please click subscribe if you are not following us. So this week, we've got Willow losing patience with Nina when she walked in on Drew and Nina's heated confrontation. That was right after Drew accused Nina of being jealous because he wants Willow and not her, and basically said Nina is still hot for him. She tried to cover, and fortunately, Drew didn't blab to Willow that Nina was rifling his safe, but Drew can always do that later. Now this is just one more thing he can use to hold over Nina's head while getting what he wants from Willow. And Nina's daughter, of course, demanded to know why her mom was even at Drew's house. And Nina, she told a partial truth, that she was trying to convince Drew why it's not a good idea for Willow to move in with him right now because of Michael, the custody case. But Nina caught an earful from Willow, who pushed back hard on Nina, saying she's being manipulative and that Willow's tired of Nina trying to push her opinion on them. So basically, Nina has run out of ways to convince Willow that Drew is no good. And part of the problem is that Nina and Carly pushing on Willow have made Drew even more forbidden fruit than he already was. And we all know how yummy that forbidden fruit is. Plus, Willow can't seem to see what a total creep that Drew is, and she keeps enabling his antics. So out of sheer desperation, Nina may finally confess and tell Willow that she and Drew were sleeping together before he hopped into bed with Willow. And of course, if Nina goes that route, well, I think Drew's going to try and flip the script on her because he has mastered gaslighting Willow. We all see it. So Drew may say, yeah, sure, Nina and I slept together, but I dumped her because I wanted to be with you. I never touched her again. And now your mom is obsessed with me. Drew may tell Willow that Nina's jealousy is why she doesn't want her moving in with him. Drew might even tell Willow that Nina's mad because he refused to sleep with her anymore. Say that she's a bad mom who's trying to steal Willow's man. It seems to be starting already because when Drew caught Nina in his house, he accused her of wanting him back. Now, Nina practically laughed in Drew's face because that is the furthest thing from the truth. But considering how devious and despicable that Drew is, if Nina tells the truth, then, the reveal may backfire on her with Willow turning against her instead of Drew, because Nina telling the truth probably won't sound as convincing as Drew telling whatever lie that he does. So it may actually wind up that this dirty sex secret turns Willow against Nina. And then all the progress that Nina's made with their mother-daughter relationship could be trashed. Drew may be able to flip this situation totally around to his advantage and make Nina look completely awful. The way that Drew has Willow wrapped around his little finger and other parts, she might believe whatever he says about her mom, Nina. I mean, let's face it, given how insistent that Willow's mom has been about keeping them apart, if he goes this route, it may sound plausible. And to be fair, it did look like Nina went from hate sex to starting to fall for Drew for a minute. She was so passionate about his campaign. Part of it was her trying to keep him away from Willow, but part of it was, I think, she was actually starting to like him. But once everything came out, everybody at the Q Mansion saw that video of Drew and Willow doing the naughty in the nursery. Well, Nina was totally done with Drew. And the way he acted after that killed any affection or friendliness or admiration as a politician that Nina felt for him. But it doesn't matter now because Willow believes pretty much anything that Drew says. And she already told Nina she's not going to believe anything that comes out of her mouth about Drew. So fact is, he may soon have Nina right where he wants her, and Willow may disown her mom. And on top of that, Nina actually may not even get the chance to drop the dirty bombshell about them hooking up because Ned and Tracy are talking about outing that same secret because they know from Cody's outburst that Nina was sleeping with Drew. Ned wants to use Drew's fling with Nina to blackmail him into backing off the Q family crypt. And if Drew doesn't agree to cooperate, Ned plans to blow up Drew's relationship with Willow by spilling about him and Nina. Ned just told his mom Tracy his plan, and she's totally on board, but she thinks they should hold on to this as a backup plan until they really need it. But if you remember, the last time Ned and Tracy tried to blackmail Drew about a secret, he just turned around and blabbed the secret to Michael. That was the whole, kissing Willow thing. Drew's not one to tolerate blackmail. He'll just drop the bombshell himself and then find a way to twist it in his favor. Bottom line, even if Nina decides to not tell, that secret is a ticking time bomb that may explode. It could be Ned and Tracy that blow it up. It could be Drew himself that blows it up. So right now, things are pretty precarious for Nina's relationship with Willow. And once this dirty Nina-Drew sex secret comes out, no matter who spills it, of course, word's going to spread. Everyone's going to find out. That means Carly finds out too. She may snark at Nina for hooking up with another of her exes. Then again, Carly may not care that Nina slept with Drew because she's all into Jack now, and the Nina-Drew fling is totally done in a mess. Things are starting to look dire for Nina, though, as we head into May sweeps in just a few weeks. She's absolutely desperate to protect Willow from losing custody of her kids, and she legit thinks that Drew is a threat to that. She wants to get this guy far away from her daughter, but in the end, there's a chance that Nina may lose Willow, at least for a while. So for now, it's a good thing that Nina's got a new partner in crime with Portia, thanks to Ava facilitating that. Maybe, just maybe, between Nina and Portia, they can find a way to expose Drew, take him down, get him embroiled in a scandal, something, before he ruins Portia's life, Willow's life, and Nina's life too, if he can manage it. Right now, Drew's got the upper hand on all of them, but there's so many people who want to serve him a comeuppance that it's got to be coming soon. Although, I don't think he's going to stop.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.